Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Women's Intuition. It's your girl Taylor.
And it's your girl Lex, and I'm fucking happy.
Yes, we are back.
It's been a minute. It's been a fucking minute.
It has been a minute. We have been, life been life, and like I always say, your girl went to Jamaica.
Ooh, for what?
My birthday. Oh yeah, I'm 32 now. Ooh. 32.
Hey, go Tay.
Hey,
the auntie.
It feels like 31. But yeah, no, Jamaica was lit though.
Okay.
I had a good time.
So, okay, I want to get into Jamaica. So,
okay.
I saw you did the rafting. Mm-hmm. What I didn't see, and I was like, you know what? Tay not the type to record that shit and post it anyway. Mm-hmm. Did you get the booty massage? The clay
No.
What was the point?
No.
Did you get any kind of massage? Did you get the mud on you?
We got the legs, the feet. The feet. Oh my God, I ain't gonna lie.
Y'all probably did it to each other. Y'all ain't let no nigga touch you.
Yeah, it was a nigga.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was a rafter. The person.
I'm like, girl, live a little.
Yeah, no, it was amazing. He was super dope too. And you got to be careful because some of them be a little touchy.
Yeah,
but he was so respectful. Like I feel like we couldn't have had nobody better than him. Yeah, we was really just having conversation with him, talking like he made his own raft. They make their own rafts. Okay. Like he was like it takes days to make it, and he was like for real about his. He cleaned it when he was done. But the process, it was so fun. Like they had liquor for us. It was just so peaceful. I'm not gonna lie, it might have been like one of the best excursions I ever did.
Because you went to Jamaica before. Did you do the rafting then?
We didn't do the rafting. Okay. I feel like it wasn't popular when I went the last time.
Which Jamaica trip did you like more?
This one.
Okay.
Yeah. You know what? This one at this age, because this one was like more of like mature, fun, like calm trip. Bitch, when I went last time, it was literally like the movie Hangover. Like we lost phones on the beach. Next day, wake up, the phone's still there. Don't know how. Oh, damn. We lost people. Like it was
R.I.P.
What you mean? Not like that. Oh, yeah. No, like we lost, like literally couldn't find. Like where the fuck you at?
Like somebody got misplaced.
Yes.
Damn.
On several times. Okay. And several people. So that's why I'm like, it was definitely like a reckless trip when I went the first time. At that age, it was fun as fuck. Yeah. I couldn't imagine having that type of trip.
Well, this one did look grown and sexy. I saw you had some kind of like by the beach dinner set up. That was cute.
So I ain't gonna lie, I was telling everybody it was my birthday, which as you should when you're on vacation. Yeah, it was. So when I came in the room, they had the birthday cake set up. Like it was so
Was
cute.
it a rum cake? What kind of cake was it?
It was like a rum cake. Yep. They had the two little champagne glasses. So our first excursion was the ATV rides. That shit was lit as fuck. Ooh, yeah, that was fun, y'all. I was in that bitch.
Fun. That's my kind of.
I was in that bitch like, wow.
You didn't fall over this time, did you?
No, but that was snow. That's different. I know how to ATV, and I did ATVs when I went the first time to Jamaica. So that's just like something I love. Like that's my sport mode kicking in. Okay. That was lit, and then we did the rafting.
The rafting.
Yeah. So that was super dope. So that same day, we were supposed to have dinner on Friday. We were already going to plan like a birthday dinner, which was going to be the day after. But randomly, we walked into one of the locals that worked there, and we saw him like setting up the beach view dinner. Mm-hmm. So he like, y'all ladies want to like get a dinner set up, and we was like, we actually was going to do it tomorrow with the hotel. Did my earring fall off?
Yeah.
Oh, it's okay. We were like, we're actually going to do it tomorrow with the hotel. He was like, well, I can like give it to y'all for $200. We was like, let's check with the hotel first. We was a little iffy, about messing with the locals. So we was like, let's check with the hotel. He was like, the hotel gonna be like $800. We was like, let's just see. Bitch, we went to the hotel. It was like, yeah, it's gonna be about $800 for the for the ocean view dinner. We went back to him. He was like, actually, it's your birthday. I'll give it to you for $100.
Hey.
Bitch, we had the dinner for $100.
USD?
Right, like cash? Absolutely. This
Pesos?
Man made, everything, like lobsters. Did we have lamb chops, mashed potatoes, bitch? Chef's kiss. Of course, we had as many drinks as we wanted to. And I feel like the best thing about Jamaica, why I fuck with Jamaica, you can smoke anywhere. Like, I don't know if it's legal. I don't know if you're not supposed to be doing it, but And I ask, anywhere we go, I'm like, can we smoke? Yeah, man. Like, so rafting and smoking, that vibe, and we had our little speaker. Like, bitch, we was living life as 32-year-olds.
Look, I can't think of a better way to bring in your 30 seconds.
Yeah.
So well, happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
Well,
let's toast the water. But we are going out to celebrate tonight.
Yes, we are.
Yes. But what about you? You went on a little work trip. How was that?
God, I've done a few things. I went to Nashville for Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
That was not Nashville. New Orleans.
Oh.
I went to New Orleans for Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. That was lit. And then I went to, then I had a work trip that I just came back from. I was there for a week. And it was really chill. It was more chill than usual because my period decided to come on.
Not you had other plans.
Well, anyways, so very chill.
Okay.
But you know what? I was happy because I'm going out of town in like 12 days and I was scared my period was going to come in. So I don't want to be in the middle of the ocean on my period. I'm probably be even more nauseous than usual. No. So that's been fun, but the real fun that has been happening in my life has just been here. Like, I've been like doing a whole bunch of activities, just like by myself. It's been lit. I did puppy yoga.
Okay, how was that?
Oh my God, it was so fun.
Okay,
it was the German
took Enzo and Bugs, or
no, they brought puppies. They had the puppies there.
Oh,
actual puppies. So it was like
rescued. Or
you know what? I should probably read more into that. But I know that they announced what breed they're having a week ahead, and so when I saw German Shepherds, I said, oh my God, yes. So I went and did puppy yoga with German Shepherds. My first ever dog was a German Shepherd. And I picked him out when he was a puppy. And I have pictures of me holding him. So I was like, oh, this reminds me of that. So I did puppy yoga. That was fun. What else? I did a kickboxing class.
How was that? That shit painful, bro.
Bitch, I almost threw up.
I'm already knowing.
No, I leaned over gagging. The lady said, do you need a bag? I throw up, bitch.
You lose that weight, bro. 2 weeks of that, oh, bitch, you dropping like 10 pounds.
I just didn't know, like, I imagined something different.
What you imagine?
Okay? I haven't seen a lot of boxing movies, whatever, but I have an idea of what I'm going to walk into going into a boxing class. So I thought I was going to walk into like this big ass, like, warehouse type. You know how in the shows it's like a big...
Like Enough?
Empty garage or some shit. Yeah.
What the fuck?
And they got like a ring over there. Maybe a couple people are sparring, but around you got the different bags lined up. And
girl, it's a gym.
People gonna be in there taping up their hands and shit. And I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever. Like, let's do it.
Maybe at like, if you're actually a boxer.
Well, first of all, I get there. It's just me and the lady.
So it's not one-on-one.
And it's this little like it's in a plaza. It's like this little just office.
Boxing gym.
Yeah. Not even a boxing gym. It's just this place. And it's like a circuit hit kickboxing, like the high intensive interval training, whatever.
Hit.
So yeah. So it's 30 minutes. I said 30 minutes, whatever. Like shit, fuck it. Like let's do some shit. I've been trying to find a way to work out and it's still fun. I said I got this. I'm beat a bitch ass. Like I'm learning how to defend myself. So we get there. She said, okay, so at each station, it's 2 minutes at each station. But every 15 seconds, you're going to hear a bell. One 15-second set, it's power. You're punching as hard as you can. It's all about technique. She said when the bell rings, the next 15 seconds, speed. Back and forth, speed, power, till the 2 minutes is up. So at first it's like, let's warm up. You want to jump rope or shadow box? I don't really know what shadow boxing is. So I said, I'll jump rope. So I'm jump roping. I'm like, easy as fuck, 2 minutes, whatever. We get to the first one. She's like, all right, y'all. It was like jabs. So she's teaching me little things. I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm tired, but then we got to do knees. Then we got to do uppercuts, kicks. We're doing squats on some of them. At the end, I had to beat up a guy, but Taylor, it was so fucking hard, bro. I'm not gonna fucking lie to you. Like, it was really hard.
Boxing is the most like number one sport. You're on a loop. Every move, especially your stance, that hurts. Your stance hurts.
Every exercise was like my entire body.
Yeah.
I said, this is a full body workout. In 30 minutes, I feel like I lost more calories and sweated way more than I've done an hour at the gym. Like, oh my God. The lady felt so bad for me. She started like massaging me. She's like, do you mind if I touch you? And she's like, it's okay.
You should go back.
I said, I'm going to go back.
Yeah, you should go. The first day is going to be the worst day, you know? But I feel like if you're consistent, bruh, you're going to be a beast.
And I think it's going to be a good way to kind of gauge like, okay, you remember what the bottom feels like. You remember how terrible. So if I go back consistently enough, it'll start getting easier.
Exactly.
And I'll really be able to feel a difference even if I don't see a difference.
Exactly.
So I said,
it's not going to get worse. It's only going to get better.
Girl, but I got to get a doctor's appointment because I need another inhaler. It was bad. I was wheezing. I lost my inhaler that time we went to Republic It was a minute ago.
Really?
It was me, you, and my other homegirl.
You haven't had your inhaler?
Not since then.
I be needing my shit.
So I was in that bitch like really, I could not breathe. Okay, so that aside.
Okay.
That aside, I also went to a yoga class, which was super fun. I'm going to do that more often. And then tomorrow I have a cow cuddling session. At 2 o'clock.
Real cow?
A real cow. I get to brush it. I get to just spend time with it, read to it if I want to. I'm so excited.
How are you finding these things?
Well, because that place does goat yoga. So I'm also going to do goat yoga. But
I have seen goat yoga. I have seen it.
So when I come back from my trip, I'm going to do goat yoga. But in the meantime, I said, you know what? Let me go. I'm going to fuck with this cow.
Okay.
So basically, I just been, just trying new things.
Look at you, Lex. I'm proud of you. And not you going by yourself, bitch. That's big for you.
Yeah. And I'm trying to just find something that makes me feel like as good as like, I'm looking for that feeling like when you leave a nigga house the morning after and you just got cracked. And you kind of like,
you on a high, yeah.
You riding home, your windows are down, blasting music.
Your hair blowing in the air.
No seatbelt on, dying. I'm already in heaven. I'm walking on a cloud right now. I'm not worried about dying. I'm like, I want something that's just going to make me feel that fun. And the yoga session that I had the other night, that did have me feeling like that. So I'm just excited to see like what I like. And then once I figure it out, I'm going to like get a membership at whatever place I decide.
And just make it a hobby.
Yeah.
Yeah. I started back kickball. So I'm back in my hobby now. I feel like this shit like death row, y'all, though. I ain't going to recommend kickball because I can't get out of the contract.
Oh, damn.
It's like a gym membership. Which
they let you cancel online now. They passed a bill.
Not a bill. That's crazy.
They passed a bill that it's deceptive if they don't let you actually cancel. You know, most gyms, you got to go in person.
Yeah.
Girl, I went on LA Fitness the other day. I haven't been in so long. I went online. You got to go on like your browser. You can't go on the app. And they have an option to cancel your membership or to freeze it. I freezed it. So now they're only taking out $10 a month versus like $40. But
so when you freeze it, can you still go though?
If I go, if I scan in, it's going to charge me. It's going to prorate that month.
Gotcha.
But in the meantime, if you don't check in at all while it's frozen, it'll only charge you $10 a month.
Okay, so the $10 is basically like holding your spot, like holding your...
Because, if you cancel it and then you come back, you're going to have to pay that fee, that annual, like when you first come in, like the initiation fee and on top of, so...
How much is the initiation fee?
I can't remember. I cannot remember.
Bitch, what the fuck?
Yeah. So why you acting like that?
I'm like, that's a lot.
Oh, okay. I'm like, did you still go to LA Fit?
I mean, I only have it because my job paid for it though. I ain't gonna lie, bitch. If they ain't pay for it, I wouldn't have no membership.
I think I'm about to switch to One Life.
Or what's the other one? Planet Fitness? Or a lot of y'all don't like Planet Fitness, huh?
Well, I don't.
Okay, the new one is nice.
It's too much purple, bro.
Okay.
It's too much purple. But One Life, I'm looking at them because they have these yoga classes I think I'll really like too. But they also have the little Hydra massage machines that people always talk about with Planet Fitness. So I'm like, okay, I could spend $30 a month.
Okay.
Yeah, so basically I just been doing a lot of active shit.
Good job.
Keeping myself busy. So yeah, guys, that's what I've been up to.
Okay.
Shit. Other than that, it's Women's History Month. So fuck it. Shout out to us.
Shout out to us.
Hey, we bitches.
Hey, shout out to
ladies.
Lex.
Hey, shout out to me.
Yes.
Oh my God, y'all. I don't know what the fuck that.
Lex.
What is that for?
Just, being a woman in my life. I want to give Lex her flowers. It's Women's Month. You know, we're on the show. I feel like y'all...
I'm tearing up right now.
Y'all don't know how much work Lex put behind women's intuition. I feel like it is our show, but like without Lex, we wouldn't have a show. Y'all don't understand the back work, the backlog work, the Instagram, the social medias, like the promoting, the posting, like y'all, all of that shit is Lex, like for real. So happy Women's Month or Women's History Month. As Women's Intuition, you know, I love you. We love you. The listeners love you. So yeah.
Thank you, guys. This is such a surprise. I asked Taylor if she had a bat, and she said pretty much.
I had to lie and say Josh wanted me to bring something.
And then I was like, a plunger? Oh, my God. This is so fucking cute. Thank you, Tay.
You're
and
welcome.
They're so cute. They're not just like the red roses. You got yellow. This is so fucking cute.
Mm-hmm.
She really outdid me. I would have got some, too. Damn it. Oh.
That's why I was late, by the way, because I had been on time, but I had to stop. You know what I'm saying?
Well, shout out to all the women watching. Do something for the women in your life to make them feel appreciated. I feel very appreciated. So thank you. Thank you to the staff. Thank you to everybody. Thank you to what the fuck is it? I was trying to do the label and the crew mafia. Y'all know this where he be like. Fuck, I'm at a loss for words. I ain't got flowers in years, y'all.
Speechless.
Right, I'm wet. So
see how she always take it too fucking far.
Sorry. Ooh.
Shit.
Okay. So let's get into these topics.
Yes.
So my topics this week are kind of gonna follow the same theme.
Mm-hmm.
With women, I want to talk to the women this episode, at least for a good part of it. And I kind of want to talk about, like, I want to give some advice. I want to, like, talk about some advice that we maybe got growing up that we really appreciate, or even that maybe we wouldn't pass on because times are different. For example, this is going to be random. I want to say something super, like, inspiring, but fuck it. For example, when people be like, don't move in with a man until you marry him. We heard that growing up. Even if we didn't hear it like verbatim, that has been a thing that women know is frowned upon, you know, very old school. Is that some advice that you think is pertinent or?
I do, but to a certain extent. So I would kind of switch it around and say engaged.
Engaged?
Yeah, because I feel like engaged is a little more permanent. But you could still kind of make a decision if you want to back out. Because I do think you should coexist together for a while before getting married. So you can living with somebody really lets you know who they are, you know?
Yeah.
So I do believe, okay, let me do it while we're engaged, because engagement still shows some type of like stability, a future, you know, like it's still promising, you know, like I still clearly want to spend my life with you. So let's try it out. But a relationship, I don't think I want to do that again. Yeah.
You didn't enjoy? I remember when you lived with your ex.
I enjoyed it, but like...
Y'all seemed like y'all had fun. It was genuinely fun.
Exactly. What are we doing? Like, are you marrying me? You know, like, I feel like those things, like, I'm not giving you those, like, wifey things, like, because I'm going to be at home cooking. Like, it's going to be forced. It's going to, not forced, but it's going to be natural for me to want to give you those things if we're living together. Yeah. You know what I mean? So, I don't want us to just be in a relationship for a year and I feel like I got to move in with you. No. But, like, if you're engaged and we were making that commitment, yeah, I'll move in with you. Absolutely.
I don't know, dog. I'm gonna have to disagree. Only with the timeline. I think being engaged is waiting too long. Cause I don't know. I don't want to get engaged and then we move in together. Look, I done got engaged. I done made the announcement. You might have like asked people. Well, you're not gonna ask my dad for his hand in marriage. Maybe you'll ask my mom. People know about it, and then we live together, and then it doesn't work out, and now we got to break off the engagement. I don't know. I feel like if I'm engaged to somebody, first off, he has to know that I'm going to say yes. Like, I'm locked in. Basically, I'm locked in. So I can't, that's too big. I feel like that is too much room for error with only living together once we've been engaged. I feel like most likely it's going to end. So I would say definitely not 1 year into a relationship. I would say not until y'all start talking about engagement and marriage and stuff like that. You know, like there's a such thing as too soon, but I do want to live with a man before I even think about being engaged. Like, I don't know. I can't.
Yeah, I think I do believe in the wording of like, if you give a man everything up front, like what else, you know, like what else is there to give?
Yeah, why buy the milk why buy the cow when you can buy the milk?
And it's like, like, to be real, people who I know like coexist or together, they just been living together for years. Like, I don't, you know, like I can't really think of like who I know they're living together. But I still feel
like if a man wants to marry you, he's going to marry you. So,
right, absolutely.
I mean, those people who are living together and they don't, you know, I mean, that's just an excuse. But clearly, he don't have no urgency about being married.
Because y'all living together. But I think it's also because it's like, what's the rush?
But you think a man's going to propose to you just so y'all can live together?
I think it's part of being married. I think, you know, like that's a step, like buying a house, you know? Yeah. So it's like, why would we... Like, I'm going to wait to buy a house until we're serious. So I'm going to wait to live in with you, you know? Like, move with you. So I do feel like most people that I know have been, like, proposed to or, like, about to get married. They have their separate lives, you know? Like, they live separately. And then once they are starting to prepare for marriage, they're now starting to buy a house or, you know, putting down deposit or, you know, down payments for homes and things like that. But I can't really think of a situation that is, like... Because usually they be living together for years. Yeah. Usually, like, people that coexist, it's like years. It's literally at least like 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to be one of them.
Yeah, see, no, I'm too grown. Nah, for real, it's do or die. Like, you either want to marry me or you want to just be living together, shacked up for 10 years, and I ain't doing that at 32. Maybe if I was 22. But not 32.
Okay, give me some advice that you got.
Advice that so when women be like, or older people be like, them ain't your friends, or you ain't got no real friends. I don't like that.
But I never heard that for real.
Okay, well,
I've heard of I know that's a thing.
Yeah,
but I can't think. So when are they saying that because they peeped somebody doing something to their daughter? Or?
I mean, I've never personally got told that, but it's just a saying. You know, like. I just don't agree with that. I just feel like there are real friends.
I think there are. I think maybe some people aren't. I'm not talking about like an actual friendship that's been years. But I think like if you get a new friend from work and, you know, maybe...
They're like, they ain't your real friend.
Your auntie or your mom or somebody be like, that ain't your real friend. That could be true.
That's true.
I don't know. But yeah, I think it's weird for them to say that, period.
Yeah.
I think that's weird, yeah.
You mad because you ain't got friends? Yeah. You know, like... These my friends.
Also, you know, it used to be a thing where they said that on a first date, a man should pick you up from the house, right? Like he should pick you up, walk up to your door and pick you up. I think that's outdated. These motherfuckers is crazy. You don't want niggas to know where you live. Like,
yeah.
So that's like outdated, or it's rude if he don't come to the nope. Even if he does pick me up, let's say I live in an apartment and he picks me up, I will walk down so you don't know exactly which apartment I'm in. And it don't mean he's rude. It don't mean like, oh my God, he wasn't a gentleman. No, I want to be safety first. To be honest, I'll meet you there. We can meet at the restaurant. Like,
that is true.
That's outdated to me.
Yeah. I would say another one, and again, these are just things, because I feel like I don't really have no negative Nancy women in my life, for real. So when women or older people be like, chase your career, don't worry about a man.
Oh, see, I have the opposite. When they be like, where they like try to center everything on getting a man. And, you know, your career's not going to be there when you went to hug you at night, or you got your career, but is you going to have a family? So I have the opposite written down.
I haven't heard that one grown. Well, that one's not familiar to me. Yeah. For real. But I would say I thoroughly like the one, chase your career.
Yeah.
I like that one. I think you can have both. I don't think you have to chase a man. But I think you can have a man.
Yeah.
You know, I think it should be like, I don't need a man, but I do want somebody in my life, you know? So I think that's good advice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Something that's not like ever been said verbatim, but it's just the attitude that you have growing up in a black house. At least mine. Older generations be trying to make it seem like it's illegal to rest. it's illegal to just be chilling on a Sunday morning and not up scrubbing and doing dishes, or you come in the room, why are you laying down? There's chores to be, I don't know. My aunt and uncle used to be like that. Like, we wasn't just sitting around on our phones or watching. We couldn't be sitting down watching TV for too long. They like, get up. What you napping for in the middle of the day? Like, I know you're different. We've talked about it because you'll nap.
Yeah.
We wasn't just.
But I wasn't napping like that growing up. And also growing up, I feel like I didn't have to get told that because my mom kept me and my siblings. We never really had time to rest growing up as a kid. Yeah. So we was always doing something, you know? So if we was at home, it was because we was tired as hell, you know, between me doing like cheering or gymnastics. My brother always played basketball. My sister was doing this. So it was like, we never really was like, you got to get up. And then on Sundays, we was going to church, you know? So we was already up moving around. So I feel like I never really had to get up or you got to do this or do that. We was all just like a busy living family. That
shit used to piss me off. One time I was at my grandma's house and I still be, R.I.P. to Uncle Ronald, but I still used to be so mad at him for this. But one time we was at my grandma's house. My grandma used to live in the country, y'all. I'm telling you, dirt roads. We had to ride a 4-wheeler to the nearest neighbor. It was country as hell, rattlesnakes, armadillos. It was crazy. Not armadillos. Y'all, like ticks and shit. I had a tick caught on me one time. It was really fucking, I was going to say ratchet. Country as hell. Get a switch off the tree. It was bad. Beat with the water hose. I'm sorry. I'm saying too much. I'm getting traumatized. And I remember we was at my grandma's house chilling one day. It's hot as fuck. We inside. We just chilling. And my granddad's brother comes over and he sees us hanging out, just chilling. And he goes, y'all come outside. I got something for y'all to do. Do you know he made us pick up every single pine cone that we could find outside, and then we had to put it in a pile? I'm scared of pine cones. I'm terrified of pine cones. Fucking terrified. I remember screaming and being upset and getting in trouble. And it was just like, when we got older, we asked him like, what was the point of that? He's like, just to give y'all something to do. Oh. My uncle made us watch October Sky like 5 times, and he made us write like 30-page book reports on the movie. Have you ever seen October Sky?
No.
I could tell you everything about it. Like, what are we doing this for? We would have to get an encyclopedia, pick something from the encyclopedia to just write a report on. Like, pointless shit.
Yeah, that's pointless.
So yeah. I'm gonna let my babies rest. Okay. Yes. I want to teach the girls, the women coming up. It's okay to rest.
Absolutely.
Don't run yourself ragged. Recharge, self-care. I want that. Yes.
But I also do believe, my daddy used to tell me too, work young, work a lot younger. So when you older, you can rest. And I do agree with that as well. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like 2 things can be true. Yeah. Get your rest, like don't overwork, but also while you young, like work them couple jobs or find couple incomes, or, you know, like do something where you can like be on your feet. Because when you're older, you ain't gonna be able to do that. So definitely. I do agree with that, Pops. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so kind of similar topic. We are women in our 30s.
Oh, yes.
32 to be exact. 31. As a 32 or 30-something year old, what things have you done, or like do you see yourself doing, or that like things maybe in your head you like, damn, I could tell I really matured? Or something else that maybe you just feel like now I have wisdom of this, you know?
Yeah, I think I definitely matured when it comes to, I used to have a bloodlust for revenge. I used to be one of those people, if he did me dirty, yeah, you should fuck his cousin. You should fuck his brother. I haven't officially fucked a cousin or a brother of somebody, but I've like maybe flirted with a friend or some shit. Tried to make him, did shit, basically try to make a man jealous because he hurt you. And now I'm not so mature enough that I want good things to happen to men that did me wrong. I still want them to suffer. I just don't have the time or the energy to like be the thing that causes the suffering. I really be like, I'm gonna just wait for karma, and then I'm gonna laugh. Yeah, I'm not gonna be on no, I'm gonna laugh. Yeah, and I'm gonna be happy that you got your karma. I'm just not gonna force it. So that's something I think I'm matured in.
Okay, small things for me. Over drinking. I've realized as a 30-something year old, like over drinking physically, I can't. And mentally, I feel like it's just not there. Like it's not clicking anymore, you know? And I feel like at first I'm like, maybe my body's just not tolerating liquor how it used to be. And I'm just like, no, it's a maturity thing. Like you just not on the same shit you was on 2 years ago. Let's be for real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or 3, because we ain't really just been like heavy hitters like that in a long time.
I was about to say, you said in a long time.
Yeah.
I was about to say, you was a heavy hitter.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, absolutely. But I just feel like within the last 3 years, we ain't just been, I feel like
I've been hiding shots for a minute.
I've been
hiding shots. I've always been the one hiding shots.
But I feel like it may be a birthday. Even then, like we not doing shit like that no more. And I just feel like more recently, I think when I had my little like binge of like nothing, like I quote unquote did a dry January. I say quote unquote because it ended up turning into like February to some portion. So it was like maybe a good almost 2 months that I didn't drink, and the best feeling I ever had, you know. Of course, like I still am gonna drink, but it made me realize like you don't have to drink every time you go out, you know. You don't always, even if it's just one, you don't have to have that one drink. Sometimes it's okay, and I think that's a part of maturity. So
it also helps the age that we're growing up in.
There's
so many mocktail, like you can get a mocktail anywhere now,
exactly,
and it's like handcrafted. It still looks cute, so you don't feel left out with a Sprite and everybody else is toasting with get a mocktail. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, for the aesthetics.
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
Okay, one of mine is, and mine are all like, I really hate cliche stuff, right? I always thought like that's cliche, that doesn't really make sense. And as I'm getting older, I'm realizing it's a cliche because it's so common, because it's true.
Yeah.
And confidence is key. And the second part of that is that it's not about like how I look. I realized I used to think confidence meant that you had to be like 100% like in love with your body or what you see in the mirror. And that's having confidence. But no, it's about being sure of yourself. It's about like, I feel like I had some friendships fall off from high school until now. And I feel like usually I would be pretty like, I would be looking at myself like, what did I do wrong? Like, is there something specifically that I did? Like, what did I do wrong? And it's like, girl, if you have confidence in yourself, it's just like, you stop looking for issues within yourself for why stuff happens. Maybe it don't got shit to do with you. Maybe people just grew different ways. Like, you don't got to sit there and make it about you because you're confident that like, you know what, I'm a good person or I'm cool. Like everything's okay. And then it's crazy because you fall off with people and then you think you're gonna fall apart and you never see them again. It's almost like y'all's worlds never even. So I think confidence helps me get to that type of
So literally I have that in my phone. It says
confidence.
Learn to love yourself because it will give you confidence and allow you to walk in your truth.
Yes.
And I feel like basically bouncing off what you said, even when it comes to friendships, like you're not pressed for somebody to be your friend. Even in relationships, like you're not pressed just because it's a guy you talking to. Like you don't feel pressed like I got to be with him or why doesn't he like me? What is it that I'm not doing? It's just, no, we just don't vibe. Like, you know, we just don't click. So no, I definitely agree with that. Another one that I have is speak up for yourself. Like I'm learning at this age, like at this big age, speak up for yourself, whether it's with a friend, whether it's at work, you know, like your job, whether it's a relationship, anything. If you feel a type of way about something or if something is bothering you, like speak up about it. So
you think you had trouble? I've always feel like you've been pretty good at.
I feel like I have been pretty good, but I feel like as I get older, like I feel like I tolerate less stuff when it comes to like, I feel like for that specifically at work.
Oh, okay.
Like for sure.
Okay.
You know, like since I've been at my job, you know, like being promoted as many times as I have, that's me speaking up for myself, you know, like vouching for myself. You're not going to get anywhere if you don't speak up for yourself. So
definitely. Okay. Let me do one more. I would say how important boundaries are. For me specifically in my 30s, because I think in my 20s, obviously before then too, but like my 20s specifically, when I think about like my love life, I lacked boundaries, which is also why I had so many. There was a point where I was just always talking to somebody from my past, right? Or I mean, in college, it would be like, Lex is always talking to somebody. Lex got the hose. Like I used to, and now I realize that I didn't let go of those relationships, or they were hard to let go of because I didn't set boundaries. So then when they stepped over a boundary, did they really step over a boundary? Because that boundary, so did they disrespect me? Because I didn't put that boundary there. So technically, he didn't mean it. Like, it wasn't disrespect because I didn't tell him not to disrespect me like that. Like, bitch, read the fucking room.
Yeah.
Like, that nigga don't respect you. You don't gotta, he don't gotta be cheating on you or y'all in a relationship for him to have crossed the boundary. So basically setting and honoring my own boundaries, I think is something that I've done good with in my 30s.
Yeah, that's a good one. I would say that for me too. Yeah. Another one I have, if the relationship is bringing me further away towards God, I can't do it. I can't do it.
Okay.
Like certain situations that it's just either whether it's bringing me down or whether it's like giving me a negative vibe, you know, like I'm worried about it or like my anxiety is kicking in, you know, like those are signs that it's just like, you know, I shouldn't have to think about things like that. Like I shouldn't have to fear about anything, you know, like I shouldn't be anxious all the time when it comes to this situation, you know, and I feel like being anxious, like you're just pushing me further away from God because I shouldn't be feeling like this. So I'm realizing that too as like in my 30s.
That one's tough for me. Yeah. Not the God thing, but like when stuff makes you feel weird, because sometimes it's like, well, maybe a conversation is needed, you know, maybe it's like, so I think that one's one where maybe that goes back to boundaries too. It'd be hard for me to gauge stuff where I'm like, are we going through a weird season or does this mean we're like growing apart? Like, so sometimes, I don't know, it don't be that black and white for me. I admire people who it is black and white for, because I'd be like, well, they're having a bad year. Like, you know, they don't mean it. They're having a bad year. It's cool. So I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like that's like my intuition.
Okay.
You know, like, and my intuition, I ain't never steer me wrong. So if it's like giving me a bad vibe, the situation, it's just not meant to be. And like, I can't do it. And yeah, so. Yeah.
Okay, guys. Well, let's go on to the next topic. It's going to stay on brand. We're kind of talking about advice and growth and things we've learned. How positive of us.
Right.
So I want to talk about rebranding. Okay. So I want to talk about what sparked this conversation. So I don't know if you've noticed, you shop at Pretty Little Thing.
I seen it the other day. I was on there.
You are a Pretty Little Thing advocate. Yes. Me, every now and then, I can't get them UK sizes right, bitch.
Yeah,
I cannot get the sizing right.
Everybody say that, and I think I've mastered it because I've been shopping on there for so long. So I know what like material, cloth to get for this size, you know, and. Do you have your measurements in your phone?
No.
Okay, so
that's
I have my
measurements. I need to actually measure. Yeah,
because that's easier. You can kind of gauge like, okay, so this size has this measurement. If it's stretchy, I know I can get either like true to size or a size, maybe one size down if it stretches. If it's like polyester or like silk material, either that size or a size up. You know, like you just got to know how to, and you got to know your body. Yeah. Like, yeah, so...
Okay.
But yeah.
Well, if you've been living under a rock, Pretty Little Thing is, I feel like as women, I don't know, I say this, but then as I say it, I'm like, is that true? There's only so many places for us to shop.
It is.
Okay. Like, because now that I'm thinking about it, it's like, bitch, women probably got more places than men. But I feel like it's Fashion Over, Pretty Little Thing, Shein.
And Fashion Nova don't even be having shit for real. But let me not, because they might want to sponsor us.
I'm like, Fashion Nova, I still fuck with you, girl. And the girls are going to PLT. Because, you know, Fashion Nova, you're going to see about 6 bitches in your outfit. Pretty Little Thing, it's
every
a little...
one in like 10.
Yeah. So there was a lot of talk on the timeline because Pretty Little Thing has rebranded. Like... Even the colors of the site, it's not pink anymore. It's like black and white. The font's different.
It's cute.
And the styles are looking different too.
They are. I don't really like it.
Oh, I thought you might.
Maybe I
feel like
get
you're
a
like
good
a
look
cute
to...
basic, not basic like in that
sense.
No,
but I am basic. Like I like a basic, but like
some accessories
poppy,
with it.
Yeah. So maybe I didn't really go through it and see. I was looking for something specific, so I didn't really like look at it. But the page is cute.
Yeah, I feel like it went from the aesthetic, like the clothing was kind of like baddie, but not baddie,
like mature,
not Fashion Over baddie, but like
classy baddie.
Yeah,
birthday classy baddie type.
Yeah.
Like ghetto fabulous.
Fabulous. PLT?
Not ghetto fabulous, but
I would say ghetto fabulous is Fashion Over.
Yeah, I didn't mean ghetto fabulous, but like bougie ghetto type.
Yeah, bougie,
you know?
Little,
like bougie ratch.
It's kind of giving UK style. And when I think about the UK girl style, I think of, you know, understated, but like still popping.
Yeah.
Like, so now, y'all, it's looking kind of drab. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
It's looking very drab. It's gone from baddie to the clean girl aesthetic, really. And there's a lot of pushback. People are saying, they're bringing up the Kardashians. They're bringing up all kinds of people. The Kardashians, they're getting implants taken out and they're going back to white men versus, having the big butts niggas. And going with the niggas. And they're like, you're seeing this big shift from like baddie, big booty, small waist, tight clothes, and it's going into this clean girl, no makeup look. Like, I don't know. What do you think about it?
I love it. I love a natural, dainty, like, just like you got on makeup? I can't tell. Or it's like you ain't trying too hard with the outfit, but it's still like you put effort into it. You know, like it's well put together, but it's not too much.
Yeah.
Like I like stuff like that.
When you think clean girl aesthetic, what are you thinking?
I think maybe some cute, like, maybe like a pair of like slacks, like fitted slacks, or like maybe like a little collared white shirt, maybe like a little croppy but not too croppy, some cute, maybe like little sandals like this or something, my hair in a bun, maybe like some pearls, a real dainty necklace, like real just soft girl.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
what about you?
I'm getting like loose fitting. I feel like it's kind of loungy but like loose, kind of relaxed, but like also put together, like luxury athleisure, Lululemon, that kind of thing. I'm thinking muted tones. It's kind of muted, but still trendy at the same time. I don't know. I'm thinking like a slicked back, a part in the middle, a bun. You definitely got some accessories. And then you've got like some blush. You look flushed and like glowy, but not too much. The eyebrows are clear gel. You're not filling in with the concealer on the top and the bottom. It's given very understated.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm okay with it. I think that, people are allowed to rebrand as much as they want. I think the superior style is more of like an alternative goth style. I think that that's a superior style, but we haven't gotten there yet. I can't wait till that takes, But okay, so I don't know if you've watched. You
don't like the clean girl? I feel like I could see you doing the clean girl aesthetic. It's just not your.
No, I do like it.
Not your preference.
No, I think I like it. I need to learn how to master it more. Yeah, it's not something that comes naturally for me. I have to buy it in a set.
Gotcha.
I'm not going to be able to match a top and a bottom clean girl and make it work. Give me a set.
Gotcha.
And, I can go understated. I've recently started using like tinted moisture. Not right now, like full face. But day to day, I do the Anastasia. There's like this skin tint that there is. And I had somebody even mention, they were like, ooh, I'm liking the no makeup look. So, and then I don't really fill in my brows oh my God, I look at old pictures. Have you heard of brow blindness? I had it. Yeah. We all had it.
I know when I first started doing my brows, it was like blocky. Like, it was like a Nike check. Like, it was so fucking horrible.
I really loved a filled in brow, and then you got to scratch it out in the front. And it gives that ombre light to dark or whatever. That's not it anymore, Yeah. You're supposed to have a natural. Yours are given natural.
Yeah, I haven't used a thing on my brows in.
I didn't use anything either. I did the clear gel. Like, you just got to have a.
Yeah, and today I have on makeup. We're filming, but since I left Jamaica, because in Jamaica, no makeup. It's hard to wear makeup.
Was it hot as fuck?
It wasn't hot. It was beautiful weather. I think the highest was like 87, and it was sunny, but it was still like a little breeze because of water.
Oh, okay.
So it was hot. No, it was beautiful. But in Jamaica, it was just my lashes look horrible, y'all. I'm not a lash girl, and as you can tell, been rubbing them bitches. But I got my lashes done. Yeah, for Jamaica. So
that's clean girl.
Clean girl to not wear makeup, and then I would use my black girl face toner, sunscreen, and it had like a little hint of color to it. And then I have like my setting spray, and it's like glittery, like not glittery, but like shimmery.
Okay.
So I will put that on, and then little lip liner. Yeah. And that was my Jamaica, bitch. When I say I've been doing that since I got back, because I feel like it's just easier and it looks better. Like I do like the aesthetics of like the no makeup look. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, let me tell y'all, at 31, I am a fan of a rebrand. I think rebrand as many times as you want. I will say it's kind of cringy when you see like an influencer go through a rebrand. They talked about B. Simone.
Yeah.
Only because I think everybody gets to evolve. Everybody gets to change. It's maturing. Of course you're going to change. So, you know, we tend to hold people in a box. The clips I saw, and they could have been taken out of context because B. Simone tends to ruffle feathers. Yeah. Like, people don't like her for whatever reason. I can't remember what she did.
I forgot what she did.
People don't like her.
I remember it was COVID. That's all I remember.
Yeah,
it was
she
during
did
COVID.
something. But I do know that she's her messages and stuff are a lot more like biblical. Like it's a lot more about the word and scripture. And I think I saw it was a clip where she was kind of like shitting on how
her old,
like people that acted like how she used to act like. So I think for me it gets cringy because everybody wakes up in their own time.
Yeah,
I've always kind of said that when it comes to like women's rightsy stuff. Like when I used to have the debate with people like, women ain't shit than men. We just say that because we don't expect that. And it's like, you know, people wake up in their own time. Over time, people be like, you know what? Actually, this isn't true. And I think it's the same. Like, I'm going through it.
Yeah.
I didn't ever think that I would stop being boy crazy or, you know, like, I know maturing is a thing, but we know plenty of grown people that are still dizzy over niggas. Yeah. And I kind of thought, you know, I was very much a dumbass lover girl.
Yeah, for the rest of your life.
Yeah. And out of nowhere, I don't know where the fuck it came from, but now I'm just like, it's not the forefront of everything. I'm not wondering like, oh, I do miss having a crush, but it's not, you know, you wake up in your own time. So I think that everybody's allowed to do that. Just don't shit on people who are not as far along in their journey as you, you know? And I think that's where it gets cringy or where it just doesn't seem genuine.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah, no, I agree.
So,
I agree. Yeah. Just don't shit on people. Okay, wild or wild not?
Wild or wild not? Wild or wild not? Wild or wild not? Wild or wild not?
Wild or wild not? If any one of my exes come back, put together all the way, I might go back.
Dun, dun, dun.
Wild or wild? Ooh. Wild or wild?
Okay.
It's been a minute. Wild or wild not?
Actual exes.
Or, I mean, you exes or not exes. Yeah. Because actually the reason why what made me think of this was because of somebody that I dated, but he wasn't really considered an ex. So it could be whoever you like fucked with. I'ma say fucking wild. I don't give a fuck how put together you come back. I don't give a fuck if, you know, you made a whole 180. If everything of the opposite I hated about you, if it was now what I like about you, I don't care. I'm still not fucking with you. It's the reason why I stopped fucking with you. Any one of my exes. You, and you. I'm done.
Yeah.
What she said.
Oh, man.
Wild or wild not, Lex?
Gun to my head?
Yes. I'm just playing. Stop.
Exes, no. Exes
Anybody.
Off the table.
Yeah, you would say yes, because clearly it's taking you forever.
No, I'm not even thinking about the people you're thinking of. I done had a lot of niggas in my past.
I'm not trying to go about nobody.
I'm trying to go down the list. I'm like, at least one of them niggas I probably
would spin the block on. So you would.
It's up in the air for me. I don't know. I can't pick, ho. I can't say.
Nah, I got you. Cat of your tongue?
Yeah. I told you I'm still working on them boundaries, y'all.
Okay.
Ooh. I don't know. With their shit together, like, yeah, probably one.
Damn.
But you don't understand. We have a connection like no other. But also, like, damn, nigga, you did me like that?
Bore?
No. Oh, bitch. Let me tell you about Bore.
Okay, but not Bore.
No, not Bore.
Okay. Oh my God. You talking about... Okay, it don't even matter. Okay, so basically you...
It's possible.
Yeah. Damn.
But she said with his shit together, we all deserve a 33rd chance, bitch.
Fuck no.
She a little strict.
I am.
Whatever. I think we got one more topic. What you got for us?
Okay. What you got, friend? Are looks everything? I'm gonna try not to like get out of character on this topic, but it hits home. And, you know, so I just want to know, you meet a guy, you know, and let's just say he's not the worst looking. He's attractive in a way, but maybe you don't find him attractive.
I'm going. You don't even got to keep going. Yeah, I'm fucking with him.
You fucking with him?
There's certain things I can't fuck with, though, that I can't look past. And that's the main one is the plaque on the teeth.
Okay.
If your mouth hygiene isn't up to par, I can't look past it.
Okay.
I'm not gonna want to talk to you. I literally cannot have a conversation as somebody without.
Yeah. Like I gotta be able to eat.
Like you don't feel that?
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
Yeah.
Like you don't see that's there. Like
ooh, I'm in this. I don't know, Lex, and I feel it feels so bad saying this, and I feel like
every nigga you talked to was not like.
No, I have to think you're a 10. I don't care if nobody else think you a 10. It's me thinking you're a 10. Me looking at you like, damn, I think that nigga is fine.
But when people say that means like you're accounting for the personality. You're accounting for the other attributes. So when I'm like, that nigga's fine to me, I don't mean like just physically. You're talking about looks.
I'm talking about appearance. I need to at least think like, damn, that nigga fine.
Oh, you've thought every nigga that you fucked with that he was fine.
Exactly. That's why I'm like, I don't care how my friends. I don't care how my friends think you look. It's what I think you look.
Who the finest nigga I talked to, Boar? He was cute. Tell me he was cute.
Oh yeah, Rob was cute.
Why the fuck could you say his name the right way?
I never looked at. Oh,
it's okay.
Block that out. Block that out. That's
yeah, he
bad.
was a cutie, but he been a cutie since back in college. That nigga was fine. And
yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna lie, and I feel like this is so bad. And I feel like I don't just look at looks. That's not what it is for me. Because you gotta have a personality. Like it's other things that, like you said, make you look fine. But like, damn, I'm not attracted to you at all. And so
at all is different. At all is at all.
At all, bitch.
Girl.
At all. But
you'll talk to it. So a nigga can't be a cool 7? Looks wise?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So every nigga don't have to be a 10 for you.
I mean, a 7 is crazy if I think you a 7.
Is good.
Okay, yeah.
Don't say okay, because
I don't know. It's so hard. And I feel like, so I had this conversation with a lot of people, and some people were like, some people grow to like people. Mm-hmm. Like they literally are with someone, they meet, just like Love is Blind, and I feel like this situation that I had the issue with, if it was Love is Blind, I would be the bitch falling in love.
What's your situation?
I'm not going to tell it on the show.
Well, I'm saying, is this like you met them
I met a
and
guy,
they're not okay?
And everything checks out.
Oh, except
the looks. And I'm like,
I'm trying to say I can ask this without details. Y'all met in person? And then
yes.
Okay, so when you saw him in person, he wasn't all that. But y'all exchanged info and you like him.
So that's why I can't really give detail. I didn't meet him at a store or nothing. Like,
okay.
But it was like, I didn't really pay attention at first. And then it's like, boom, I'm like, ugh.
He cool,
but damn, you cool as fuck. And that's another thing for me is like, a lot of niggas don't be cool as fuck.
That's not gonna work.
So it's like,
you remember I went to somebody's house with you and they had like a pool and it was fun and they had a neighbor.
How you gonna be mad at me? Kickball. Yes.
I looked at him. I knew he wasn't your type, but you gave him the time of day.
But when I got to know him, he wasn't cool. You know what I mean? That nigga was lame. That's the difference. That's why I'm having a dilemma. Because then, it just depends.
So what are you going to do? I think you can look past.
I ended up having to cut him off.
Taylor.
What?
Look, a 10, I can't do nothing with a 10, bro. A 10 is too much. A 10 is fucking...
Bitch, you a 10.
I mean, a nigga,
so you don't want nobody to be like, I can't fuck with no 10. Like, I don't want no 10.
I think a 10 is pretty. I don't find pretty.
Oh, a pretty boy.
I don't find pretty, like, a nigga that you see and you're like, oh, he's gorgeous. I don't get turned on by a gorgeous ass nigga. I might be like, he should, like, that nigga could model. I've seen gorgeous ass niggas. But it wasn't. There's something about, there's like this ruggedness that I really just, I don't know. But a 10 to me is like August Alsina. I think he's gorgeous. That is a fine specimen of him. You don't think August Alsina's fine?
Yeah, but I wouldn't give him a 10.
That is a beautiful.
I feel like you could be a 10. Like,
and the nigga he fucking is beautiful. I mean,
yeah, they are handsome, but
together I'd fuck. But
I feel like, I mean, bitches might jump me on this, but I feel like Nipsey is a 10. And he might not be the best looking nigga, but to me, he look good as fuck and he a 10, but he not a pretty boy.
If he didn't if he never spoke, never did music, none of that. If you saw him walking, you'd be like, oh, that nigga's good. Absolutely. I'll say he got features on him.
And that's why I'm like, but he not a pretty boy. Like, you could be fine and you don't got to be a pretty boy and be a 10.
I wouldn't say Nipsey's. I would say definitely a smooth 9.
That's close enough, bitch.
I mean, shit, round that 7 up, bitch. We at 10.
No, absolutely not.
Whatever.
But yeah, okay. So I had questions like, can you grow to like this person?
For me, to sum it up, physical for me is summing up mine, not summing up your topic. But I just want to say this: physical looks, no, they're not everything to me. But I do need to be attracted. Honestly, I think a sexual attraction for me matters more than physical like looks attraction. Because I think that lasts longer. And you can't fake a sexual attraction. And yeah, I think that's more important to me than looks. I think it could be ugly, but
ugly is crazy legs. Okay, I mean, I'm gonna just say it like, looks not everything to me, but it's something.
You ain't never liked the ugly.
No. It like looks is not everything to me, because you could be fine as fuck, and if we on a date and you ain't shit, you ain't talking about shit, you don't got a good personality, that brings your 10 to a 1.
Ugly niggas have amazing personalities. First of all, they're funny.
Okay, they gotta like back up something. You know, like because I can't find the bag.
Okay,
so I keep putting it in.
Yeah. Okay, so looks matters more for you.
No, they don't matter more, but I'm
saying compared to me.
Oh yeah. But I have to find you. But I feel like if you didn't find the person a little attractive, you would stop talking to them too.
Yeah, but I think looks and being attracted are two different things. I could look at a nigga and see that he looks amazing. I'm not attracted to him. I could look at a nigga and he not like the finest, but something is just so attractive.
But
like,
you're still attracted to them.
Yeah, but you're saying looks, specifically looks. Mine is bigger than if it was just off of looks.
I'm saying just off of looks, like
that's not going to stop me from talking to somebody. Basically, I'm not cutting somebody.
If you're not attracted to them, so you can grow to be attracted to somebody.
Yes, okay. I could talk to a nigga that I don't think is fine as fuck. Basically, is what I'm saying. I'm not cutting off a nigga because he's not fine as fuck. Now, if there's some other stuff with it, he not fine as fuck, and he got the nerve to have a little
fine
dick.
As fuck. I was exaggerating when I said 10, y'all. I was really exaggerating. You don't gotta be fine as fuck.
But I'm saying you met a guy that sounds like he's great. Like you don't get enthusiastic about a lot of guys,
and I tried.
But his looks really stopped you enough to cut him off. That's not stopping me.
To my defense, I went on like 3 dates, and I think that's strong for me. I went on 3 dates to really try it out. And I think that is really no,
it's good. But I'm like, so the dates were good, but you was just looking at this nigga like, damn, you ugly.
And he not ugly. That's why I'm like, is he just not? I just don't think he's attractive.
Okay.
Like Boar's. I'm just using him in a situation. Like, I don't think he's ugly, but I don't think he's attractive enough for me to talk to him. Does that make sense?
Bitch, that's my finest nigga.
But I don't mean it like that. That was an example. Okay, so y'all don't agree with me. Am I
they probably do. They probably do.
The niggas. Would you talk to somebody who you didn't think was attractive? I want to hear a guy's opinion.
All his bitches is not above a 7.
But I'm saying, I'm not asking the number, because I feel like you could be a 10, but you might not think that person is attractive. Am I right?
Yeah, but the quality probably matter more though, for sure. Like if I get a 7 or a 6, even 6 who does everything right, you know what I'm saying? I'm sexually attracted to her too.
See, y'all adding sexually. How y'all sexually attracted to somebody, but y'all don't think they attractive? Y'all, that's why I don't get.
Oh.
How y'all sexually attracted to somebody?
I mean, it happens. You can be like, there could be a thing there like she ain't. Like I said, she ain't ugly though.
That nigga's funny. My thing is, I feel like we're conflating looks and attractive. I think that I felt like we were talking solely about looks, physical characteristics. attractive encompasses more than just looks. So that's why I'm getting confused.
Looks.
Yeah. So yeah, looks wise, yes, I can be sexually attracted to somebody that I don't find the most physically.
How?
Yeah.
How? I never looked at somebody that I didn't think was that I didn't find.
What about him makes him not attractive? Like,
They can't hear you, so we can't keep doing this. Because you don't got a mic.
what features on this guy is so
I don't know what features.
his nose, his eye, teeth? What is it that you saying?
I don't know.
So you know.
Dang, not you calling me out. E.
But we've always said that. We've done different exercises where I number certain traits and we say what's more important. Looks goes up for you before it does for me. Mine is usually funny, big dick.
But I feel like personality, and then it will be looks. But you still gotta have some type of like. I feel I gotta be attracted to you.
Y'all tell us what you think, because this is the great debate.
Yeah, because I don't know, and I want to know how you find somebody sexually attractive, but not.
It's a lot of stuff. I've said before that like there's some rappers that I would love to have sex with. Nothing exchanged, just the honor to have sex with them because of the body of work
like
that
Rick
they
Ross.
Put together. I did say Rick Ross before. Not lately, because he just be talking too much for me. He just be acting so corny.
Okay, but outside of recently, you think he's sexually attractive but not physically attractive? I don't get it now. Because to me, it's the same. It's one and one. In order for me to think you sexually attractive, I have to be physically attractive.
Like
to you.
let me say this: Young Nudie, I love him, and I'm so attracted to him, and I want everything from him. I will take his good and his bad, his happy, his sad, his big and his small. I'll take it all, every inch. But if he wasn't Young Nudie, if he didn't make me feel the way he makes me feel through his music, through his talent, through his presence, if I seen that nigga walk in the club or he approached me, just him not being nudie, just somebody looking like him, I'm not going.
Okay, so you attracted to what you feel his aura might be.
Yeah, and also I'm attracted to, I like creatives a lot. Somebody, if I go to open mic and somebody gets up there and they sing and they make me feel a way, or I'm just moved by like how talented they are, or like, wow, this person has depth. How could they not when they've made this work or made me feel this way? To me, that's attracting. Like it's like a magnet. It's magnetizing. It has nothing to do with, he can never spend $1 on me. He could come over with no jewelry on, just being him. But because I know he's Young Nudie and he's done this body of work and he has this in him, I am so attracted to that. Like,
see, I'm the opposite. Like, I feel like even though you a celebrity and just because people think you fine, you not fine to me. You know? So that's why I'm like, maybe attraction is just more intimate and deeper to me. I don't know. Like, and again, I don't just go around just thinking everybody attractive either.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's weird though, because I'm like, I don't want to feel like
shallow.
Yeah, you know, but it's like it's just truth. Like, I'm sure I'm not the only person that feel like this.
Absolutely not.
You know, so it's just like I still want to wake up and look at my person and be like, haircut or no haircut, I think you fine.
Yeah.
You know, and I feel like I should get that.
Ooh,
I should
girl.
think my person is attractive.
All right, well, y'all tell us what y'all
Yeah.
think, because we are on two different spectrums.
Yeah.
But maybe let's be quick. I know we're running out of time. Are you watching anything right now?
I am. I'm watching The Crown. Oh, actually, before that, I watched A Different World because it came on Netflix and one of the best shows ever. The reason why I went to HBCU. But yeah, so I finished that. I binge watched that like probably 10 times. But I'm now on The Crown and it's really good.
Okay.
Very, very good.
Okay.
Interesting. I love the drama. Like, you get to see Queen Elizabeth, like when she first gets her crown and then she gets married and you watch her story. Then I like how they have Diana on there. So it's a good like little story.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Me, I'm rewatching, but I'm watching some old seasons of Love Island. I'm just watching a bunch of different things. Nothing's really stuck out. I haven't had anything capture me. Oh, you know what? I started, there's only one episode left, but Paradise on Hulu.
Okay, I started, but I don't think I'm caught up to where you at.
Oh my God. Yeah, that one's really good. Yeah, that one's really good. But that's, about to be over with. So nothing too crazy there.
Okay.
MySpace song of the week. What you got? A lot of music done dropped. What you got?
A lot of music has dropped, and I could go with Drake. It's so much I can go on here with Drake, but I feel like what's understood really don't got to be explained. I feel like everybody already bumping it. Everybody already knowing it. So I'm going to just go in my little playlist, and I have been playing Olivia Rodrigo.
I have some Olivia Rodrigo. Okay.
So I think I'm going to go with, let's see. I think I'm going to go with Driver's License.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I've been blasting. That song and Trader, but my MySpace song is going to be Driver's License.
Okay. Yeah. I like that. Switching it up this week. My MySpace song is going to be, and I've listened to a lot of music. SZA done dropped, Drake done dropped. We haven't really talked about none of it. So shout out to them.
Absolutely. But I feel like everybody already listening to that.
Yeah. And great bodies of work. Loved it. But I'm gonna go with Ken the Man. I've been a fan since the beginning, and I feel like she's getting up there. She's almost there.
Okay.
She's almost there, but she just dropped an album. She has this song called First on there, and she's a female rapper from Houston, and she be talking her shit. And I fuck with it. It always makes me feel like a bad bitch. Okay. 10s across the board. So yeah, shout out to Ken. And that's all I got.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank y'all. Another week, another episode. Are we breaking? Oh no, we'll have another episode and then we'll be on a little break. Your girls, we gotta get our little tan on, but my girl going out of town. So
it's my turn. Tay just went out the country.
Yes,
I'm trying to keep up.
It's that season.
Yeah.
But yeah, make sure y'all comment, like, subscribe, hit the bell button,
all of that.
Leave reviews. Like I said, Lex put into a lot of work into these posts and these uploads, so make sure y'all engage. That would be helpful. And yeah,
hug your moms, kiss your daughters. Happy Women's History Month. Shout out to us. Yeah. All right guys, bye.